Hey folks, how y'all doing today? I'm Stately, this is City Skylines, and welcome to the good town of Good Intentions, where we have solved one problem and created a new one. Specifically, bus traffic jams. So, it looks like we're going to spend a little bit of time alleviating traffic today, and what I think we should do is move this and create kind of a bus station along this route here. But we also need to get rid of some of the excessive traffic here, and that means just cutting down on the number of bus lines and coming up with alternatives. So what I'm thinking is we will do a tram, because yes, I finally got Snowfall. Half off on the Steam sale, what are you going to do? And that means I can put down a tram line here. I'm thinking in addition to that, we'll put down a couple of bicycle paths, and hopefully that will solve our major issues. Except for the fact that we now have a power shortage again. Okay, alright. Before we do anything, we're going to slap down another power station. Let's see, what are our options here? Plenty of options, but we are going to slap down a coal-fired plant and call it a day. That should do the trick. I need to run some power lines. No. The power lines we already have seem to cover it. I'm still below capacity here. So I'm thinking maybe a few more mills at our windmill park up here. Do I have room for a few more mills? I kind of don't have room up here. Let's see, I had a couple of windmills down here. I can put a few new ones down. The noise pollution must be awful, but this little corner doesn't really have any major plans associated with it, so I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that's going to do the trick for our power needs for now. We also we have a lot of commercial demand and even more industrial demand, so maybe we'll have time to do something about that today. Oh, we got a fire. Fire has been fixed. Traffic here starting to get kind of bad. Do we need a stoplight there? It looks like we might, because we got traffic backed up a long way here. Alright, time for a stoplight. Hopefully that will alleviate some of this back road traffic here. I think a lot of cars are turning in because I disabled left turns here, and they want to go straight onto the mall here. So we'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully it won't get worse. Now, trams, guys. We have trams now. This is very exciting. So let's go ahead and slap down this bad boy right here, 4-lane road with tram tracks. And we'll start, let's say we start by the library, and we move on all the way up this road. I hesitated for the longest time to pick up Snowfall, because really trams are the only things. Oh, there's always something like this, isn't there? There's always just that one section that you can't properly upgrade. That bugs me. Really? Space already occupied? Why you gotta be like that? Okay, let's turn on the road anarchy and see if... There we go. I don't know why they're unhappy. I mean, it's not like they don't want roads, right? I mean, right? We're just gonna have one long tram line going all the way down to our tourist area. Wait, what? No. Oh, it's gonna destroy my little fence. Alright, whatever. I'll put in a new fence. It's fine. Okay, just like that. So, we have a tram line going all the way from here, all the way through our town. And it looks kind of nice, too. I like the way these trams look. Goes all the way down here across the bridge. And it ends here. Now, we should find a way to run. I'm just going to extend it outwards here. And now we need to find a way to run the tram line off to the side so we can loop around. We need to be able to turn, obviously. So let's see. I haven't used trams before. I assume this is going to be something like the monorails, though. Where you... Actually, I don't know if trams can just turn around in line. But what I think we need to do here is... Let's get a one-way road. How would you turn a tram around under these circumstances? Maybe we can do a tunnel? Well, that might be interesting. Let's see. So we would go from, say, here to here and go... Can I get a tunnel? A fairly tight turn. Trams can make fairly tight turns. Which is good. I don't know if trams can do tunnels, though. Yep, that's a tunnel right there. Gotta go for kind of the minimum altitude that'll work at. And then we'll go across to here in a straight line, I guess. Hello? No, you don't want to play? Alright, turn the snapping off. Snapping. Our powers combined, we have disabled the snapping. Go up like this. Go back to the curved section. And come up for air here. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not a good look. Alright, it is time to invoke move it. It's okay if it's sunken a little bit. Just like that. And then from here we go, let's see, a bit of straight, a bit of a turn, and what have I just built? I just built a dirt road. Well done, Stately. You're, genius as always. Let's try that again. Trying to go with a nice degree of symmetry here. That looks pretty good. I think we can maybe move this node just a little bit to kind of make it feel more symmetrical. And I think we can probably move this node too. Where's the look underground tool? Oh, here it is. Okay, so there's our tram roundabout. I think... Is this an issue? This kind of bugs me. Hello? Just need to lower this a little bit, I think. There. Okay. Alright, so that's one side. The other side might be a little more difficult because I don't have a whole lot of space there. And it's still not quite symmetrical. Yes, I know. I'm being a little neurotic. I'm just naturally like this. Good. Now can I select a different one, please? Now it's not letting me select nodes. Oh, that's because these nodes are above ground. All right. Be that way. See if I care. Good enough. Good enough for government work, guys. So, tramline, 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 blah, 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 blah. All the way over here. And now we need to make the trams turn around here. And that, my friends, might be a bit of a challenge. Because we don't have a whole lot of space to work with. So what we could do, hypothetically, is we could run a one-way tram line kind of around here and back up here. So the trams will come in here and... he said. This is a little sloppy. I'm not quite sure what my options are to fix this. Let's take a look here. So in a perfect world, we want the tram line to just have a simple way of looping around, right? And we could run it over the roads here and then back to here. That's an option. I don't think there's an option to have like a single tram line along these roads, so we'll end up with a little spur of unnecessary tram rail. I don't think that's a huge deal. Alternatively, maybe, just maybe, we could do something similar to what we did on the other side and have a tunnel loop around. I'm going to turn my grid back on here. It looks like this might actually work. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, this is kind of odd right here, this little section, but the crux of it is that the tram line is in place. Since I've created an intersection here, I'm hoping that I can revert that last section of road so I don't constantly have that hideous blinking light. Just like that. Yes. Did I mess up here? Oh, I messed up there. Because that's not a 4-lane road. That's a 3-lane road with a turning lane in the middle. That's this guy. And I think I just accidentally bulldozed some stuff I probably don't want to bulldoze. So, yeah. Maybe not my brightest hour. But it's okay. Alright, tram stops. Let's get these tram depot. Balls, I forgot the frickin' tram depot. Okay. Yeah. So, tram depot, guys. I forgot about the tram depot. Okay, alright, well, we're gonna have to put it down here somewhere, obviously. There's just no two ways about it. And we can have a little branch off to the side, coming off right about there, I think, to park the depot on. Let's go ahead and run that. This will have to be a regular 2-lane track going out to about there, I guess. And then... Really? Does it go like this? I'm a little unclear on where the connection needs to go. It's got a roadside connection. Yeah, that's not how it goes. Okay, not how it goes. Let's go ahead and work out how it does go. I think I need to get the road lined up with the tram line somehow. Let me shorten this a little bit. And hopefully that'll help. And let's raise it up to closer to ground level, like that. Very good. And darn it. Okay, so this expects to go next to a road with the tram line in it. That's the basics of it, and there is no road with the tram line here. There's just a tram line. So I think it will make more sense to connect it somehow directly to the road section here. I mean, this is fine, right? No, this is very decidedly not fine. Come on, guys. Why you gotta be like this? So, if I put this down, it doesn't seem to matter how. Are there 2 anchor points here that I'm looking at? There are not. Ugh. Stately mad. Stately crush. Okay, let's park this over here for now. I just don't want to keep building and destroying it. And do we need to put in a little side road that accepts normal traffic as well as the tram? You know what, let's just set up a little separated tram rail so that I can connect this back to this. That might look a little weird, but I think it'll be fine. We'll do that, and then we'll go straight for a bit. I guess we'll just go straight for a bit. Then we'll go down and around the corner. And hopefully that'll do the trick. No, which part of down do you not get? How is this challenging? Down, I said. Down, Damstain. Why are you doing this to me? Have I wronged you? All right, let's do this in 2 steps. Maybe that'll help. So we'll stop bulldozering for one. And we'll just have this section go down until we get a tunnel. Like that. No! Stop it! Stop it, stop it, stop it. Why you gotta be like this? Okay. I think I got it. I ain't... balls. Balls, 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 de balls. Balls, de balls, de balls, balls. Now it's a road. Come on, Stately. Why are you doing this to yourself? Can I just update this? And it's still not connecting. All right, underground view now, please. What's going on? What's going on? And I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? Am I... Is that it? Did I manage? Did I do it? Yes, I think, in spite of the fact that this is a little weird right here, I think that does the trick. Now we should be able to put down a tram line. And we will start right here. And we'll have a stop by the library. And we'll have a stop by... this intersection here, and we'll have one over here, and here, and right there, and then we'll go across the bridge. This is all very exciting. To there, and there. And City Hall. And then we'll have the last stop here. We don't need to stop on both sides there. But we will just mirror all of the stops here. Ha! We did it! We created a tram line. Let's watch those trams chug out from the depot. Choo-choo! Sorry, I just like trams. I even like saying trams. The word sounds fun. Now, one thing I need to look at here, these stops. Yeah, basically they're just like islands, and I don't see any way to help people cross the road from those islands. They're just going to have to walk over to the zebras on either side. But we'll see how that works. Now, yesterday, our problem was this. And it would appear that our problem is still that, in spite of the fact that we now have, like, crazy buses. Just, look at this. I got 200% funding on this. I got 11 lines on a little 3-kilometer line, and this stop still isn't clearing out. So that's problematic, is what that is. At least the trams have their own dedicated lines here, so they won't be too afflicted by traffic. Let's go ahead and look at our bus lines, in particular this one. So the next step here would be to create a kind of a combined bus slash metro slash whatever else we have stationed here. And we have tram stops here, so that's fine. They can walk. That's not a big deal. But we do need to move some stuff around and get all of this sorted out. So let's start with the subway station. And we'll go ahead and pop that down. Jeez, I'm going to have to redo the line because I can't just move the station. No big. Yes, I know I'm about to destroy that structure. That's why I clicked on the please destroy this structure button. Dead giveaway. Metro. Okay, so we have intercity metro. Is this nice? Building must be placed roadside. I'm not sure that I can do this on dedicated bus lines. I'm not sure. No, my station doesn't snap. So what we'll do is we will change this into a regular two-lane road. And we can use the traffic manager to still just allow buses here. Like so. And we just need this one right here. No trucks, no garbage trucks. I guess cabs are fine. So just like that, and we'll do the same thing here. No cars, no trucks, no garbage trucks, but buses, taxis, and emergency vehicles are fine. Right? Right. Okay. So that should be okay. Now we can go ahead and put down the metro station. I kind of like having an above ground station, so let's see. Oh, that's nice. This is not vanilla. This is something I picked up a while ago because I just thought it looked real nice, and I still do. So, good. And now we just need to connect it to the tunnel. Okay, and then we'll put another one of our little bus stations across from that. And not the huge one, the biofuel bus depot? No, not the biofuel bus depot. This guy. Look at that. Our little public transport hub. Very nice. I like it very much. Now, I don't see any particular reason to have a separate bus stop over here because this is easy to walk. I do think I'd like to have a pedestrian bridge right about here, and maybe one on the other side too. Oh, come on. Seriously, guys? That's obviously not going to fly. Can I delete it without, deleting the road it's on? It would appear that I cannot. What you got? Oh, here. I guess I can kind of delete the anchor. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way and make a pedestrian bridge by hand. That's fine. It's a little weird that roads are spread out the way they are. Pedestrian roads are under landscaping. I think like that. Okay. And then we'll just manually move this node so that it doesn't look so silly. There we go. Okay, so now they can easily cross back and forth between the bus station and the subway station. Let's go ahead and look at the bus lines. Lines 1 and 6 are affected here. Guys, there. So we're going to take this and put it here, and we'll take this and put it here, and is that about right? This has gone all wonky on me because the location of the stops have changed. But we can put a stop here to make up for it, and then we'll move this stop, just move it out a little bit. Just spread it out a little better. And that still looks like a reasonable bus line to me. This one here, I guess one way of solving this station issue is by moving the stop, right? And then we'll move this one down a little bit to make up for it. We'll put it on the corner here. And then we'll move that one there. This is just to kind of align the bus stops with the metro stops. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll add a little stop right there by the tram so that that's an easy transfer. We'll take this one out. And hopefully that is a more efficient public transport setup, but we're going to have to let it run for a little while and just see how it goes. In the meantime, I think it's time to start thinking about more major expansions. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to start building in this area here. And we're already running as much traffic as we realistically can through here. So if we were to just take surface roads for that, it would be a bit of a mess. So what I'm thinking is we'll run a freeway from right about here along the coast over here. We'll bridge over to here, run around the base of this mountain here, and up to the Cloverleaf here. And it looks like it will be pretty easy to update this to a full Cloverleaf. The biggest problem that I have putting down freeways is it's hard to keep the two lines parallel. But hopefully with the Move It tool I won't have too much trouble with that. So, freeway time. We had a 3-lane freeway. We'll stick with the 3-lane freeway. Let's turn the snapping. Oh, the snapping is on. Let's turn this off. Why am I not getting my angle notifications here? Why does this keep happening? Why does this stuff not want to line up? It is a mystery to me. I have snapping on and I have anarchy off, and it's still kind of just being a twat about it. Okay. So most of this can just be nice and straight. 180, please. Yeah, that's pretty good. This last section, I think we might want to get rid of, and then we'll start going around the corner here. No, not like that. Corner. Which part of corner do you not have? Do you not have to? Do you? Oh, never mind. It's hard to be snarky when you're as dumb as I am. Okay, not quite there yet. And that should be more of a cut, but we'll worry about that in a second. Let's get the actual freeway in place first. It does not want to snap, does it? want to stay right at the base of this mountain. And where are we going? We're going, you know, right about that way. So I guess this is where we want the bridge to start. No, I think a little farther over. Let's try to waste as little space as is reasonably possible here. There. So that's one side of the freeway. Now we need to do the other side. And again, what I think I'll do here is... Well, you know what? Should we have like a tunnel here? Would that be cool? I think that might be cool. Let's turn this on and... go like that. I just like having the occasional tunnel, although this one's completely unnecessary and looks kind of stupid, so no! No tunnel. Fine, be that way. Fine. You don't want me to have a tunnel, we won't have a tunnel game. I'm gonna... I should have, you know, not turned that off. Let's try that one more time. Like so, and we got the standard setting now, so hopefully I'll manage to not screw up again. You never know with me. What we will do is we'll make this feel kind of like a cut. So we'll lower some things here and flatten it out a little bit, and then maybe we'll put some kind of artificial boundary wall on the side. Something with a key. See what we have available to work with. There. And then we need to just turn this section around. Which is easy enough. Just right click and you're good to go. Just like that. Why? See, this just keeps happening. Over and over it happens. I'm a-telling you. It's all very strange. Okay. No? Seriously? What exactly is the issue now? I don't think there's an issue. But just in case, I don't want to end up with an unusable highway. Let's turn the snapping back on. Oh, the snapping is on. Turn this off. Good. Alright, we might have to do, you know, some minor alignment there to get everything working nicely. But that's not a big deal. Alright, let's go ahead and put down a few little registration marks, so to speak. This will help keeping the roads properly parallel, hopefully. We can do this in a few different places. And then, you know, connect the individual sections together. And then we'll destroy them, obviously. because, you know, the dirt roads themselves don't serve any real function. I hope I'm doing this right. What the hell? They like instantly fill up with parked cars. I have no idea what that's about. This is the best way that I've found so far to get freeways to run more or less parallel. I would really like it if there were a tool for that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there were something in the workshop to do exactly this with freeways. It seems to me the kind of thing that there just must be some demand for, and I'll bet you it's possible in Skylines to do exactly that. But for now, this will do the trick, and should make for a tidy looking little freeway. And from here on out, that's all straight, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. The hell? Yeah, that's just because I've flattened the terrain out a little bit, so I might need to do something about that. But for now, hopefully this will do the trick. Let's go ahead and put that other freeway in. Start over here. The standard 3-lane freeway. And everything's a curve. Did I? Yeah, I did. So what I'm doing here is I'm lining up with the right angle registration here. This one here is a right angle from the little dirt road I put down. So I'm keeping this at 90 degrees, and I'm running until I get to the right angle registration, which I can't do here, actually, because this is kind of on an odd little turn. So we're going to have to run one more dirt road straight, thank you very much, to there. And then we can go back and put in our curved freeway sections. Fortunately, this all seems reasonably forgiving so far. And the distance between the sections is nice and constant. He said as one of them went awry. This doesn't matter too much. Because I'm going to delete these roads. They don't have to properly intersect. But it bugs me that they don't. So let's go ahead and do that section again. What the hell? When did I... Oh, jeez. I somehow managed to switch over to a different road type while I wasn't paying attention. Because I'm smart that way. Okay, this guy right here, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Why will you not snap properly? Play nice. I'm a little too far out here. I should have put down a few more registration marks, but I can freehand that little section without hurting myself too badly. And same here, we're just going to have to freehand this. And this little section here, that little curve there is a little mischievous. So let's put down just a few more registration roads here to help me navigate this. Straight line, yes. 90 degrees, yes. Good, hopefully that'll do the trick. Now let's make sure we actually grab the freeways again. Okay, that seems to have worked out okay. Why will you not? Alright, I have to do one more here. Straight line. Blah, blah, blah. Is that 90 degrees? That's definitely not 90 degrees. Come on. 90 degrees. There. Oh, freeways. La 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 la. Is that 90? That is not 90. That's 90. Fine, 180, whatever you prefer. And then, you know what, this isn't quite straight, so let's straighten this section out here. We can turn snapping on and just grab this node. And then do the same with this node. And that leaves us with a very faint curve here, but that's fine. No. Just want to put down a road now. Thank you very much. Why are you being difficult? Stop being difficult. There. Really? You think I'm putting down a tunnel? That can't be what you think. Anyway. Yeah. That's not good. That's not good at all. What has happened here? This is different. I'm gonna have to delete this little section here. With great power comes great derpiness, apparently. What is this? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll redo this entire section, and before we do any of that, we'll kind of lift this up to a more logical level. We'll have to do more leveling, obviously, but right now the priority is to just get the actual road in place. There we go. Alright, and then from here on out, it's basically a straight shot. So, hopefully, can we not have the underground view here, please? Thank you. I just want you to snap there, and you to snap there. And something has once again gone awry. But it's nothing we can't fix. Because with the right attitude and all of the mods from the Steam Workshop, we can fix anything. Except apparently for this mess. Alright, we're just gonna destroy a few more sections and link these together. Alrighty, and then replace that on-ramp here. No, I was gonna go for a curved section there. Curved. Thank you. Oh, come on, guys. Don't be like that. Let's turn the anarchy off. Hopefully that'll cause fewer issues. There. Alright, so our freeway section through here is done. We have a broken connection here because of course we do. Let's go ahead and see what we can do to fix that. I don't need those connector roads anymore. At this point, they're more of a hindrance. Curved road selected and space already occupied. So we're going to have to delete this one too, but then we should be clear to... What do you mean space already occupied? You don't gotta be like this. I know it's the wrong way around, but that's an easy fix. Okay, alright, now the bulldozer. We'll get rid of all of these little connector roads. Like that. And over here, we still have a bunch of them. All of those parked cars, I wonder where they're going. It's such a strange piece of simulation there. Okay, alright, freeway. Now, in a perfect world, I would love to have some kind of wall separating these two road sections in the areas where there's a big height difference. But there's also a few places where I just kind of need to adjust the heights to be a little closer together. And this is pretty normal if you look at like interstate highways everywhere. You'll see when they go through mountains, in a lot of cases you'll see the separated lanes have very different altitudes. And that looks fine by me. I have no problem with that. So this is a cut, and this is part of that cut. So evening it out here is not too big a deal. Let's get it nice and horizontal and good. Okay. So that section is fine for now. So what about a key? Is that even possible here? Can I use a key to prettify this? Let's find out. Water tools, please. There we go. The default key, I think the default key. There might be nicer ones out there somewhere. And then the idea would be to run it from maybe here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's too narrow. There's not enough room between the two lanes for this to work. But that's fine. Okay, all right, next step. We need a bridge. And we've got a little weirdness here. It looks like these two roads diverge just a tiny bit. So let's try to line them up a bit more closely. like so, I think. And then I think because we're starting a bridge here, these should both be on the same level. I'm not saying that's this level. We might need to raise these up. Actually, I think we should raise these up because, you know, it's a bridge approach. And it would be kind of silly not to. So we'll do something like that. I don't know what this is here. Oh, it's a ruined castle. There's an entire foundation underwater here. Hadn't seen that. It's probably going to have to go. Oh well. Alrighty. So we're going to do a long straight bridge. I mean, can we go completely straight here? $180 degrees. Give me the snap. Right about there. Excuse me. I gotta lower this down a little bit before I can put down a connector road. Just like this, and go down to about there. Really? No? I'd like to, you know, be at ground level at some point. That doesn't seem like it's too much to ask for. Let's go ahead and lower this down to make the connection easier. And then straight line, 180 degrees. Come on, guys. There, fine. Be that way. See if I care. Keep forgetting which road I'm trying to build. Highways, there it is. All right. We're going to raise this a little bit so that it connects properly. And then over here, I'm tempted to simply grab one of the default clover leaves here and smack it down. This is, oh, you know what? This isn't a default clover leaf. This is a compact intersection design that I made a fair amount of time ago, but it might work just fine here. Let's take a look. Let's see if this is appropriate for the area. Because it's kind of a cool design. Slope too steep. Is you slope too steep? Slope's too steep everywhere. If I want to do that, I'll have to do it way down here. And I don't know how desirable that is. Let's just go back a little bit and see if we can find some good location for this. This is all saying slope too steep. There are no truly good locations for this. Excuse me. So we will go ahead and design our own. Now, I'm concerned that the rails are going to be in the way. So we'll replace this after we've done the intersection. And I kind of want it to be pretty close to here, but I think realistically this is about as close as we can get to the bridge without the bridge becoming a problem. So, let's see. We will have the basic underpass Still 180 degrees. And should be able to just run this parallel, right? Yeah. Just need to reverse the travel direction. No problem. And then we'll have the overpass right about here. Lining some of this stuff up where I can to make it just a little bit easier to get everything sorted like that. And like, oh come on, why would that one work and not this one? That. And on this side, should we do simple ramps on the sides? It is only a three-way intersection here. So for example, this connector here, there's not a lot going on there. Excuse me. In theory, do I even need this bridge? Yeah, I probably do. Because if we're doing any kind of cloverleaf, national road, 2-lane, 2-way road, suitable for weird. I don't know why anybody would want that. I'm gonna have to work on this next episode, folks, because we are out of time. So tomorrow we'll finish off our new little freeway section here, and we'll check in with our very serious water issues. I completely forgot to supply water to the new transit hub that we're going to check in on tomorrow. Should have checked in on it today. But anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in. That's going to do it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with some more traffic fixes, I guess. What's happened here? Well, we'll look at it tomorrow. Take it easy, folks. See you next time.